Hello, could I get your name and date of birth?
Keelan Tatum, 12.
All right, ma'am, you're here today on a Superior Court failure to appear warrant. What I'm going to do, you already have an attorney, so I'm not going to assign you a new one. Your next court dates December 10th and December 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. Ma'am, upon your promise to appear, I'm going to be releasing you to pretrial services, so that's supervised release. While you're out, though, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand that?
Okay.
All right. And, ma'am, do you promise to appear December 10th and December 12th at the Downtown Superior Court?
Okay.
I do promise to appear. I need a yes or a no.
No what? No what?
I need a yes or a no. Do you promise to appear December 10th and December 12th at the Downtown Superior Court?
I'll try.
That's not.
Yes, I will.
Okay. All right. Upon your promise to appear, then I'll be releasing you to the supervision of pretrial services. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't know what that means.
So you're going to be at supervised release. It's like having a probation officer, but it's before your court date. There's a number on your paperwork. You got to contact that number as soon as you get out, because then you got to get in touch with pretrial services. If you don't get in touch with pretrial services, you'll end up right back here.
Okay.
Alrighty. Any other questions?
No.
All right. Thank you. Please step to your left. Joseph Hernandez to the podium, and Michael Boslin to the chair, please. Okay, sir, could I please have your name and date of birth?
Joseph Hernandez.
Okay. Let me start off with, did you get a chance to read that white card?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're here on two things. You're here today on a Superior Court new case, and you're here on a fugitive of justice warrant. Let me talk about your Superior Court new case first. You were arrested for 2 counts of possession of narcotic drugs. I have found probable cause for both of those. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 3rd and December 5th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a $1,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. So that's for the new case. The bigger deal is your fugitive of justice warrant. I believe it's out of Kansas. So here is the deal. You're being held non-bondable on that one. And so so unfortunately you won't be getting out. So as a fugitive of justice, you got 2 options. You can have your hearing that's coming up on December 9th, or you can choose to waive your rights to extradition. And so let me talk to you about that. You have a right to 3 things, all right? You have a right to have a hearing. You have a right to hire your own attorney. You're not given a free one for these, but you can go hire one if you want to. If you have the hearing, though, there's usually a public defender that's waiting there just to answer some basic questions for you.
Yes, sir.
And then the last one is, the other right you have is that the governor of Arizona and the governor of Kansas, they have to both sign an agreement for you to be taken back to Kansas. All that whole process takes 60 to 90 days. But that's 60 to 90 days after you're done with this new Arizona case. Do you understand everything that I told you so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here's the thing. If you choose to waive all that, or if you choose to not do all of that, what has to happen is that the state of Kansas, they have to come and get you within 30 days.
After I'm done with
But that's after you're done with all your Arizona stuff.
So if I were to sign like a plea agreement here, say to do a year in jail, I'll do my year, and then once I'm done with that year,
then they would have 30 days to come get you from Kansas.
All right.
So, do you understand everything I told you so far?
Yes,
so
sir.
Either you have the hearing on December 9th, or you waive extradition, you finish up your Arizona case, and then Kansas has got to come get you within 30 days after you finish your Arizona case. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an idea what you want to do? Do you want to have your hearing on December 9th, or do you want to waive extradition?
I'll waive extradition.
Okay. 1 second.
I mean, they'll have 30 days to come pick me up. Is that correct?
They'll have 30 days
after I'm done.
After you're done.
Yes,
yeah.
Sir.
I mean, and that not just this new case. If there's anything else out here in Arizona, you got to all that stuff has to get done too. So I don't know if you have, and don't tell me if you do. I don't know if you have some city court stuff. I don't know if you have some justice court stuff. But if there's anything in Arizona, all that stuff's got to get finished up before Kansas comes and gets you.
Alrighty.
Okay. Do you still wish to waive?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, do you understand that you have a right to have a hearing on December 9th?
Yes, sir.
And do you choose to waive, do you choose to give up the right to have that hearing?
Can I still have my hearing, but still, waive my right?
No.
Or no?
No. So you'd be giving up a right to that hearing.
What's the hearing?
So the hearing is to say that you have a warrant and to affirm that warrant, basically.
Yeah, I'll waive it.
Okay. So, sir, do you choose to give up your right to have a hearing on December 9th in this matter?
Yes, sir.
Do you choose to give up a right to consult an attorney in this matter?
Yes, sir.
And do you choose to give up your right for the governor of Arizona and the governor of Kansas to both sign paperwork to have you extradited?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then do you understand that by waiving your right, the state of Kansas will have 30 days to come get you, but that is after you are finished with every single thing that's going on in Arizona?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Has anyone threatened, forced you, or coerced you into waiving your right to an extradition hearing?
No, sir.
Have you taken any drugs or alcohol in the past 24 hours that could affect your decision that you're making today?
No, sir.
Have you not taken any medication that you're supposed to take in the last 24 hours to help you make this decision today?
I'm currently coming off of fentanyl, so I don't really know if I'm making the right decision on all this. I'd like to withdraw first while I'm in the right state of mind, and then make these decisions.
Okay.
I really can't can't understand everything that you're telling me because my
Sure. No,
brain's
sir,
clouded.
I totally understand. And so, given everything that you've been telling me, then I'm not going to waive extradition for you. I am going to be affirming your hearing on December 9th.
Yes, sir.
For your extradition hearing, but you're still being held non-bondable on that. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions for me?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael Boslin, to the podium, please.
Good evening, Your Honor. How are you
Hello.
doing
Could you
today?
please get your name and date of birth?
Michael J. Boslin.
And date of birth, please. All right, sir. You're here today also on a fugitive justice warrant. Did you get a chance to hear what I was telling the other gentleman just now?
Briefly,
Okay. All right. Did you get a chance to look over that white card?
Yes. Until today, I wasn't even aware I was considered a fugitive or had a warrant, so this is very scary language to me.
Okay, sure. So here I will go over, first of all, what is going to happen. You have you have three rights under a fugitive of justice before you're extradited. You have a right to a hearing. That hearing set for December 9th. You have a right to consult an attorney. You're not given a free one, and so you can hire one if you want to. If you choose to have that hearing, though, there's usually a public defender who's sitting over there that can answer some basic questions for you, but they're not your attorney. They're just there to answer basic questions. You have the third right is the governor of Arizona and the governor of Missouri both have to sign documentation to agree to have you extradited back to Missouri. This whole process takes 60 to 90 days after you have your hearing. Let me talk about the bond in this case. And so you're going to be held on a secured appearance bond of $50,000 on your current.
You got to be kidding me.
That is what you're going to be held on.
What is the charge? What am I even here for?
Let me see. What I can tell you is on the warrant, harassment in the first degree.
Of degree of what?
Sir, all I have is his warrant. And all it tells
Misdemeanor,
me,
felony, what is it listed as?
it is listed as harassment in the first degree, and they're asking for $50,000 to have you brought back. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. So first of all, those three rights that I talked to you about, do you understand the three rights that you have?
I don't, because I have my legal counsel that is meeting tonight. Tomorrow morning, they're going to be reaching out to y'all. I'm not even sure how to respond to, I'll be honest, that, there was a police officer that reached out to me November 8th, and that was, I recorded the conversation. I asked him if he could elaborate on the harassment, and he said, okay, and hung up. So anything after this, I've been taking the police involvement as harassment.
Sir, so you said it sounds like you have an attorney. Talk to your attorney about that. I have no control over the police, what they do. It sounds like this is a lot.
Yeah, and
so-
I'm under the impression that there's a false police report that has been made. I've not even seen the
So,
police
sir-
report. I don't
sir,
know the evidence.
I get it. So here's the situation then. So I'm not gonna go through and have you pick to waive. It sounds like you have some legal issues that you want to talk about with counsel. So what I'm going to do is this: I'm going to affirm the December 9th date to have your extradition hearing. In the meantime, talk to your counsel, hash out what arguments you're going to make at the extradition, because that hearing is your opportunity. All this stuff that you're talking about, that's your time to talk about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
All I have today is a warrant that says
Yeah.
aggravated harassment, $50,000 bond. Like that is, and then giving you the option. But it sounds like you want to, it sounds like there's something to fight about.
There's a lot.
And so December 9th is gonna be that day. So I will affirm that December 9th date.
Okay.
Do you want to hear the rest of what I had to say? Or
Yes,
not?
please.
Okay. So you heard about those 3 rights, right?
Yeah.
And then that all happens in 60 to 90 days.
Okay.
If you choose to waive or give up all those rights, then what has to happen is Missouri has to come get you in 30 days. So those are your options. It's 60 to 90 day process with the hearing, or 30-day process. Missouri has to come get you. If they don't come get you, you're out. You're released.
Okay.
And here's what I tell most people, is a lot. And if it's still a lot for you to think about, I am not comfortable letting you waive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not even sure how to respond. I've requested an attorney upon being, there's been, my rights have been stripped away from me. I feel completely, like I'm not even in the United States right now.
I hear you. So how about this? All right, it's a lot. And so I'm going to be affirming the December 9th date. Talk to your counsel. Talk about the arguments you want to make. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Do you have any other questions for me, though, about today? What's going on today?
So I can only get out if I pay $50,000?
Secured, so you can use a bonding company. And so there's a list of bonding companies back in the jail that you can call.
It's going to be a huge lawsuit. And I hate that Arizona's being involved with this.
Yeah.
Leslie Merritt Jr.
So, any other questions about this today?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork.